Well, he hired me, and we actually didn't start dating until he left to start his own restaurant and bar. But I was a server and he was a manager, and he hired me. And he is visually disabled, but you don't really notice it right off the bat. And some of the other employees would, come up to me and they would be like, "Oh, he's blind, he's blind." And I was like, "No, he's not. What, you're crazy, because I mean, to me, I guess maybe I'd met one blind person that was totally blind, but I didn't really understand, I guess, the ranges in between.
She was just an amazing server, and there's no truth to the rumor that I hired her because she was really hot. It was really because she was fantastic at taking care of people, and we were always friendly. We got along really well, but it never occurred to me that she was somebody I could actually date or go out with. It was just, this really cool person that I had fun talking to and hanging out with.
I mean, I think we just had a connection. Like, we used to explain it like, wow, we really click. Like, I think our first date, we talked for like 3 or 4 hours. And I didn't really understand the extent of his visual disability at first. As we started dating, I began to kind of understand it. We went out to have dinner, and he got a salad, and I remember saying, "Oh, his salad had avocados and tomatoes on it." So I said, "Oh, can I have your avocados?" And he said, "Sure," and he gave me all of his tomatoes. And I'm sitting there going, "Oh no, what do I do?" Because he's going to bite into that avocado and realize that he gave me the wrong thing. So, I just kind of said, "Okay, these are tomatoes," and he just laughed it off. And he always has been so good at just putting people at ease about his lack of eyesight. 3 months after we started dating, it was my birthday, and he said that for my birthday, he had a choice. He's always been real big on like giving me choices, which maybe it stems from being visually disabled and not always having choices himself. But it meant so much to me, and he gave me a choice. And the first was a beautiful gold necklace, and then the second was a diamond engagement ring. And 3 months was, I just felt like he was too good to be true. I mean, I knew that there was something special, but I felt like I needed a little time to kind of make sure. He saved the ring, and then a few months later, it was on his birthday, and I told him that I would marry him. And so I felt like one of the best things that I could give him would be my birthday. So we got married on my birthday.
When you find somebody that understands what it means to be with you, you've got to really do a good job of appreciating that and making sure that it's more than one-sided, because it's already going to go in being one-sided, because the trips to get baby formula that you forgot are never going to be something you can do. Most blind people that get married stay married much longer.
It's like a 14% divorce rate.
And it's because we are built to have to work through everything, and compromise and trade-offs and all that are common in what we do. Oh, I can't do this, but I can do this.
And I mean, people ask us a lot of times, well, what's your secret and everything, because we've been married 26 years. And it's like, I mean, it sounds kind of silly, but you have to like each other. And a lot of people, they really, maybe they like how they look, or they like, whatever, their car or something. They think it's that they like the person, but really it's not. He can tell if I wear makeup, but it's like he has to kind of look really hard, I guess. And it's really great for me, because I know that his love for me isn't really, based on looks or anything like that. It's just more of, who I am as a person, which is one of the most liberating and satisfying things.
It's been easy to be married. It's been the greatest thing ever. It's been the funnest experience. Life hasn't always been great. Life hasn't always been bad. There have been some of the highest highs ever, and there's been some, some valleys that I'd rather not, recreate. But it's been so easy to be with Karena. It's been just a blast the whole time. And I think it's really because I married my best friend. There's
Right.
nobody that I'd rather hang out with now than Karena. So that's kind of really where it started from, is frankly with a little bit of fear and trepidation as far as my own future. So what I want to do is help other blind people who have the same initiatives, the same drive, and also some of the same employment challenges and struggles that we've gone through. I want to give them the opportunity to work with nationally recognized franchises. Rather than startup businesses, it's a very successful and comfortable feel, especially for those of us who have visual challenges, to work with franchises. You get some support and some guidance in how to operate a business. You know, we are naturally built to maybe not be the best cash register operator or the best coffee pourer, but we're used to working with people every day to get them to help us accomplish what we need. So it tends to make a lot of blind people pretty good at leading and directing and frankly managing. There's a way that we can set it up where a little bit of the money from each franchise that we sign on can go back into generating new opportunities, kind of a give back program, and the blind business operators will be the contributors to the next blind person coming along. You know, what you're doing with this is you're not just changing somebody's life, you're changing somebody's family tree. And that's, I always get emotional about
Really
it. Sorry.
emotional for us. I don't really know if we can really make an impact. We hope we can. We certainly have the franchises that want to work with us, and we have the visually disabled people who desperately need work opportunities. You know, if we can eventually even just help one person, it's going to help. Our hope is that people, the general public, who really doesn't understand the situation that goes on with visually disabled people, we're hoping that they will understand and kind of learn more about it, and hopefully they'll want to contribute and see us be successful in this endeavor to help.